you doing? You both look beautiful.
Thank you.
I saw you on the tube yesterday, and now I'm seeing you at the Attitude Awards. There you go.
Okay.
So what does it mean to be at an event like this in London at the Camden Roundhouse? Iconic. Is it amazing to be here?
Well, I can't say no to an invitation from my favourite, well, one of my favourite godfathers. I've got 6, I can't tell you many. So yeah, it's amazing to be here.
Yeah, tell me what it's like to have some, quite nice godfathers.
The best godfathers in the world. I'm so lucky. My mum picked phenomenally well, and everyone's so kind and so loyal, and always have been.
And come on, play the favour. What's Damian like?
Damian is an inspiration. I mean, it's been amazing watching him grow up. I'm so proud of him as a filmmaker, and so proud of him as a human being. Like, he just has the kindest heart, and he's a really, really fine, amazing young man.
When are you going to collaborate on some work together? Is that happening?
We haven't discussed it, but maybe you're going to kick something off.
What do you fancy?
Oh God, let's scheme. That'll be our conversation for the night.
I can produce and he can direct.
Oh, perfect. So you've got a big week. The amazing documentary is going to be premiered tomorrow, LFF.
Yes.
Are you excited for the world to see? Because a vulnerable side to your husband as well as the most incredible side. How are you feeling?
I'm really excited. I'm really excited to share the film. We're very proud of it. It's extremely personal. I think of Elton's life journey, and I think what it was like for me in the 80s when I was trying to come out and I had no role models and there was no visibility. And I look at his life and what he's been through and what he's had to go through and what he's overcome. And I think for a lot of people that kind of message of advocacy is very, very powerful and very empowering.
And when you went through all the old archive footage, and what surprised you? Was there any little shockers in there?
Well, one of the surprises was that he had completely forgotten he had done his own handwritten diaries in the early 70s. Because when he was working on his book, he was asked, he writes everything down now, in the 30 years I've been with him, but he kept handwritten diaries from 69 to 76, which is effectively when he went from Reg Dwight to Elton John and had that tremendous rise to fame. They magically landed in our laps by someone who had them and found them in their crawl space and very generously and kindly gave them back to us. And that was like, oh my God, these unbelievable diaries that are this insight into this magical time in his life. That was a huge surprise, and the fact that he forgot about it was a huge surprise. But I guess when you have a big life and you have so much going on, it's easy to forget things.
You probably don't know what a pen and paper is, do you? It's all phones these days.
Just tapping away, I know, terrifying.
What does Sir Elton mean to you, Damian?
He's one of the most kind and loyal men in the world, and has been a source of kindness my entire life, and I couldn't love him more. I'm very soppy about him. My mum and I drive him crazy, cuddling him every time we see him.
What was it like though, seeing him for the last time perform on stage in the iconic stadium? How was that? Was it an emotional day?
On the farewell tour?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we went to the last ever concert. It was.
It came to Stockholm to see the final show.
And what was the emotion like? Were there tears everywhere?
We cried pathetically for the whole thing. You held it together a little better.
Well, and I think for Elton and me,
probably because he's like, yes, I get him home now.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I was actually really happy that we got to the end, that the tour had gone so well, and the fans' response had been unbelievable. And Elton and his band played brilliantly, and it was just nice to get to that point and to get him back so that we could spend more time together as a family. I know it sounds corny, but it's what you have at home with your family and your children that brings you real happiness in life.
And do the boys like the music?
They do. They do like their daddy's music.
That's good.
And they like it. They're much more veering more towards urban music and hip hop, and that really appeals to them. But they like all kinds of music. The amazing thing about streaming today is people have such extraordinary access to music. You get a subscription and you can listen to the entire history of music.
Yeah.
So people are much more eclectic in what they like and what they listen to.
And I'm sure Daddy's got some friends who might work in that industry that they could maybe meet their idols.
Just a few.
Thank you very much indeed for chatting to us. Have a nice evening. Thank you. Cheers.